Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Cancer. All right, we got some Cancer energy here. Someone's feeling a little shy or apprehensive, not so sure. Yeah, somebody here kind of seeing the bigger picture. It's about being emotionally fulfilled, but someone here is not really sure what they want here. It could be someone offering a cup of coffee, do you want to go for a drink? But yeah, so someone here who I feel, it's about someone getting attention, but it is an energy of what someone's hoping to achieve. Yeah, I feel so someone's still playing the field. They're not really sure what they want. Yeah, we got a person who's indecisive. They're unable to move forward. Yeah, this is someone not getting their cup filled, not getting what they want. This is someone who doesn't know what they want. They're still playing the field. Yeah. I think it's somebody it's about getting attention. But it's someone who's indecisive. They can't move forward. They don't know what they want. Yeah. It has to do with the house, a home, someone's foundation, the goals, the things they've achieved. It's what they hope to achieve. But like I say, they're still playing the field. It's about attention. It's what somebody, and it is goals. I do see someone with goals, but they're still playing the field. This is someone who just can't move forward. So I feel nobody's getting what they want here. It's someone being cautious, careful what they wish for. Yeah. It's a person who hasn't had anything long term. It's never been, nothing goes the distance because they don't know what they want. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. See, this is someone who likes to have a comfortable home, someone who wants to feel safe. So I feel we have someone here who's, playing it safe and being careful. I mean, it's company, companionship, what someone's hoping to achieve. But I do think it's someone here being very careful. They're being sensible and practical. See, they're grounded. They have a comfortable home. They're not chasing. This is somebody who's probably used to being chased, but it is a person who doesn't really know what they want. They're still playing the field, yeah. The situation may not be in their best interest. See, it's somebody who starts it. They put themselves out there, and then they're like, oh, I can't move forward. I don't know what I want. Somebody who can't make up their mind. And I think this person's feeling that, just being a little careful here, playing it safe. It's often someone who's like company, companionship. See, it's about being comfortable, someone who makes someone feel comfortable, but yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look at the Two of Swords here. Yeah, see the Tower. Someone takes off the blindfold to see. They see a disaster. A little bit of a shock, a surprise. Someone doesn't see it coming, too. But yeah, this person feels this situation doesn't serve them, and this person knows their worth and value. They're not chasing. This is someone who likes the chase. Yeah. A little Sag energy, possibly. Oh, they could be anyone. It's just energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some of you, it could be even yourself in this energy. You're comfortable. You feel safe. You're grounded. You're stable. You're cautious. But it's when someone doesn't see it coming. It was something sudden here. But it is a bit of a breakthrough here. That massive epiphany. A bit of a shock and surprise. Let's see what's going to happen with that Tower. Yeah, see, this person's also careful what they wish for. See, nobody got what they wanted. So it's an energy of someone who just doesn't know what they want. I mean, that's really all it is. They can't make up their mind. They're still playing the field. They haven't had anything that's gone the distance. And this person's not chasing. So it's all about releasing. This is someone letting this go. It's not meant to be. It is what it is. Yeah, let's have a look at the Ten of Cups. This is also someone about to put themselves out there too. Yeah, walking away. It's not emotionally fulfilling. Because this person doesn't know what they want, but it is what it is. It's time to look for new. This is someone leaving it behind, but it's where this person's going. What they hope to achieve. This is someone who's achieved some goals. But it's what they wanted, right? Someone stable. And it's not that this person isn't stable. Like, I feel it's emotionally. They're not ready. Yeah, see, something feels off. It doesn't feel right. Taking a step back. See, it doesn't feel right. Something is off. Yeah, taking a step back, though, looking at things different, seeing things from a different light. This is someone different than their usual type. That's why they can't move forward. But nobody's getting what they want because of it. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Someone keeping it all into me, I see. There's maybe some secrets. But it's what somebody really wants is happiness, emotional fulfillment. It's two people who really want the same thing. But this person's someone who's just, I don't know, shy, apprehensive. I feel they don't really know what they want. Because it's whether this person's their type. This is someone who doesn't see a future. They're not really their type. It feels off. It's someone trusting their inner knowing. This is someone who already knows the answers they're seeking. They'll never get what they want from this person. They'll never be fulfilled. Yeah. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Yeah, we have the King of Cups. Someone who's emotionally available. Yeah, this is also someone who's single, enjoying the fruits of their labor. Someone who lives alone. See, that we have a person who's emotionally available. This person's not really. It's not like they're not. Like I say, they just don't really know what they want. Whether the other person's their type, it feels off to them too. And this is why I feel this is someone walking away, searching for something new. You'll never get what you want from this person. And I feel, Cancer, I feel like it's telling you to ground yourself. Yeah, I see Cancer masculine though. That's what I feel, or Pisces. But it's a person who's emotionally available. They take care of themselves. They have self-respect, self-worth. They are single. Yeah, we have the Empress. So this is somebody who's open and available. But this is a person who's, this is somebody who kind of has high standards. And that's what I feel. This is someone who feels this person's out of their league. They have too high of standards. They can never give them what they want. So this is that Tower moment, the shock surprise. But what I feel is happening is this is two people who are actually, it's two people who really are looking for the same thing. And this person's coming in, see, not seeing it coming. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is often someone focused on their home, other things, their life in general, their money. So I feel some of you are maybe not really aware, but you're going to be, because you're not going to see it coming. It's going to be a shock. Feel like you're about to get what you want. This is someone who knows you're single. They're also cautious. They're careful what they wish for, but they are available. Yeah, they're coming in. See, they're moving, making movement, gaining momentum. It's about communicating. Some of you could have multiple opportunities. Often the Empress has multiple opportunities, but one of these I feel just, like I feel it's this person. It's like you're looking for the same thing, sort of, but this person feels you're out of their league, or they can't, you have high standards. Somebody with high standards, the Empress. So it's like they feel like maybe you do. They can't fill your cup and make you happy. Someone's proceeding cautiously here, though. I do see communication coming in. Yeah. Tell me about this Eight of Wands, the communication. Coming in out of the blue, it's sudden. Yeah, sudden change. Yeah. This is a whole new chapter. I don't feel like this is the same person. It could be them leveling back, feeling differently, seeing things from in a different light after a period of time and having this epiphany. I do feel it is possible this person comes in, see, going with the flow, there's change. Someone here is changing their look. But tell me about the Empress. The Empress is open to receive. Yeah, there's interest. But it's somebody here I feel has been patient and they're starting to lose interest. Yeah. And then all of a sudden here it comes when you least expect it. Yeah, someone's changing their look. Is someone different, or someone looks differently, changing their look. But it has to do with a new chapter. Yeah, look at that. See, there is interest. See, it's about two people. Now, this could be a new interest, but it's two people making a connection. This is someone who often wants friends first. And this is why I feel it's what you're both looking for. This is someone who deserves better. And that's what I feel. So really, for most of you, it really isn't this person coming back around, because this is an energy of change, someone moving on. But there is an energy of change coming, and someone's changing their look. You know, they take pride in themselves, their appearance. But it's someone who's single. But it's an energy of this communication coming in suddenly. Yeah, two people communicating. Someone feeling a little overwhelmed. Often it's someone who feels a little overwhelmed. And I still see some of you, it is this person just leveling up, feeling different after a period of time. See, it's an energy of someone who's been playing the field. There's nobody really their type, but this is someone out of their league. They have high standards. Someone who has pretty high standards. They feel like they can't fill their cup and give them what they want or what they need. Yeah, but it is an energy of two. Multiple opportunities, the choice between two. Now, this is somebody definitely, like I say, they like to be comfortable. They like nice things. They're stable. Yeah, so they see opportunity. Someone who knows a good thing when they see it. So this is someone who may have multiple opportunities. Yeah, it does look like it. So there's two here. But there's only one connection, two people connecting. Now, this person is definitely changing their look. I can see it. And it's someone who's gone through change as well. But it's closing a chapter in the past. This is someone excited, in a hurry, but it's the feminine who's not going to see it coming. And it could be where the tables are turning, too. See, the tables are turning. And now one person doesn't see it coming. It's overwhelming. Now it's the other person who's going to feel that way, because this is someone who has multiple options here. Opportunity. Yeah, look at that. Gatherings and get-together. There's opportunities. People connecting, friends of friends. Tell me about temperance. Yeah, this is someone who feels defeated, but it's frustration, mixed messages, mixed signals. See, this is someone who gives mixed messages and signals. And I do think it's the person in the Queen of Pentacles, the feminine. But it's someone who walked away. They felt defeated. Because they feel this is someone who has high standards. They look good. They change their look. But you know what? This person's coming in with that energy, changing their look. Because it is a chapter being closed. Tell me about the world. But the table's turning. Yeah, you can see being available, emotionally available. This is somebody who I feel was kind of independent. And it is too. It could be this person who wasn't really sure what they wanted. It could go either way, but the tables are turning. But now we have two people emotionally available, ready. See, it's about filling each other's cup, giving each other what they need, filling their needs. And we have a supermoon coming on the 3rd of January, and then we have the wolf moon on the 16th. Now, the supermoon, of course, is going to affect everyone a little different. But the 13th moon is the one that talks about clear communication. So there's been mixed messages, mixed signals, what somebody hopes to achieve. Someone felt defeated. Their ego took a hit because they feel this person's, they're not good enough energy, and it's why someone walked away. But it's what two people are actually searching for the same thing. Definitely some of you are moving on from someone. You're not getting your cup filled. Massive epiphany, having to make a sudden decision. Yeah, but others of you, it is this person. I do see changing their look, taking more pride in their appearance. See, it's about respect and self-respect. But it is someone with high standards, and it is energy of someone releasing some of that energy too. There's interesting change coming here. Tell me about these two people making a connection. Yeah, you can see a person feeling apprehensive. They haven't followed through or built any. There's no foundation. See, the foundation, you can't build. Nothing can grow or develop until there's a foundation. That's why I feel one of these may not go anywhere. Someone may not follow through, but this person here is someone who's ready for change. These two people are going to connect. Yeah. See, it's about making choice in love. These are two people who want love. The bond, a connection. Two people who build each other up. They work together. I don't mean you work together. You could, but it's just about lifting each other up. But it's forming a bond. And it has to do with love, filling each other's cup. This is someone here, I feel some of you, you've got a person here who walked away from you. Likely they felt you have too high standards. They can't give you what you need. And I don't think you'll ever get what you want from one of these people if you've got two. Yeah, someone who doesn't always follow through. And when you talk to this person, it's not clear. You don't really know what they want. See, it's all in the details, the way they communicate. And that's the wolf moon around the 16th, or the 13th, pardon me. It's all about someone who doesn't communicate clearly. It's often someone who's a little mischievous. Yeah, they don't communicate right. They don't tell somebody what they want. Because it is about someone feeling defeated. See, their ego took a hit, their pride. Because somebody here, it's somebody who kind of wasn't prepared. They weren't prepared often to feel this way. They didn't put a lot of effort into maybe the way they dressed, their appearance, because they feel this is someone who has high standards. They like nice things, pretty things. They're very earthy, very down to earth. It's someone who often makes someone feel comfortable. But this is someone who felt a little uncomfortable too. So, yeah, see, it's insecurity. Someone feeling insecure, they're sneaking away, trying to get away. So if you've got a person who made up excuses, they felt insecure because someone has high standards, you know. This is someone who holds someone in pretty high regard too. But I do feel this person's, yeah, this is really interesting the way this is playing out. But for those of you who have two, I definitely feel the feminine making a decision because they want love. But it's about two people who basically are in alignment. And that's why I feel this is someone feels it just isn't meant to be. But this is someone coming in changing their look. And it's like somebody here never changes though. But someone has to change because they feel insecure, so they're sneaking away. But some of you definitely have a choice between two. One of these people is a bit of a player. So it's an energy of defeating the beast. The Queen of Cups is someone who often gives. They keep filling someone's cup and they never get what they want. So it's about defeating the beast, not feeding their ego. So those of you who have two and you're aware, you're going to make a connection with someone. But others of you, it's just a person coming in who didn't feel prepared. They felt defeated. They were kind of embarrassed. So someone kind of embarrassed because they didn't put a lot of effort, I feel, into their appearance. Yeah, see, insecurity. It's often when somebody makes someone feel uncomfortable, but this is someone trying to make someone feel comfortable. You see, there's opportunity here. There's opportunity and good news. Someone's hearing some good things here. So this is a person clearing out this energy, taking a little break, clearing out their house, their home. See, there's going to be a lot of this clearing out energy and clear communication too, because there is mixed messages and mixed signals. Frustration. It's also someone who's been deceived before by someone who's a player, so it's kind of an assumption, and I do believe that's another energy. See, someone here is kind of assuming the worst, right? But the energy of assumptions is also something coming out on that 13th or the 3rd, where there becomes clarity, because someone here has been pinned down by their thoughts. It's what they're thinking. So and I do feel some of you have a person who doesn't want to be pinned down. They want to play the field, and I still see that, still stand by that original energy. That's for others of you. But there is a person who's gone through change, physical change, the way they dress, change in their look. See, high standards. But this person's getting out of their head. They're clearing things up, clearing out their house and home. See, it's the Queen of Pentacles preparing. I wouldn't be surprised the Queen of Pentacles is changing their look. It could be the feminine who felt this way, but like I say, it's often the Seven of Swords. All isn't always what it seems. Often it's embarrassing. Someone feels really embarrassed. Tell me about that Four of Swords. Yeah, this is someone changing their look. See the King and Queen of Pentacles. Someone planning and prepared. This is someone who feels more prepared. Look at that high vibration. Happiness. Yeah, it's asking someone out. But I'm going to be honest. Some of you have someone, and you'll know. Trust your intuition, your inner knowing. You already know the answers you're seeking. Okay? If you have a person who you feel is keeping secrets or they're up to something, trust your intuition. If it feels off, it feels off. If you don't feel comfortable around someone and they make you uneasy or they make you feel uncomfortable, that's when you know it's time to walk away. Sometimes it just isn't meant to be. But yeah, I see this person coming in, going with the flow. Someone who's changed their look. There's change, closing out a chapter. Someone's closing this chapter out. They're breaking free. Yeah, this is someone figuring things out. They're seeing truth. There's clarity. Yeah, this is a person going to ask you out. Sometimes some of you just have a new person coming in. But it is about making a choice. It's about love. The King and Queen of Cups being emotionally available. Mature. Tell me about the Lovers. Tell me, yeah, we got the Nine of Wands. So this is a feminine who feels like giving up. Maybe even a masculine. Two people who just feel beat up. They feel like giving up. But I feel, and that's the Tower, the shock, the surprise. See, this is where the tables turn. Someone else doesn't. The Queen of Pentacles is the one not seeing it coming. So this could be someone who wasn't prepared. They didn't see it coming. But it is about expectations, or somebody here see it. And it is high standards. I can see it. But this is what somebody was expecting. They weren't expecting something, or to feel the way they did, and being a little emotionally overwhelmed. So whoever is coming in is mature. But it's what you're both expecting. Two people who feel like giving up. They throw their hands in the air, but you're not giving up. This person's not giving up. They're coming in. They're making the necessary changes. Yeah, look at, they're manifesting what they desire. See, there's a little mirroring here. And when I get readings with mirroring, oh, it's like one, it just goes in circles sometimes, but I have to follow it. So this is a person who now feels they pre-manifested and prepared. So they're now prepared, and they're coming in to offer the cup. And there are opportunities, get-togethers, gatherings. So this isn't someone who's trying to keep you secret either. This is someone who would be proud to take you out, introduce you to their friends, where you have this other person who will never really fill your needs. They'll, the things that you want and desire. If you are somebody with high standards, you dress nice, you want the same thing, because it's about respect, right? Somebody who comes in a respectful way. But I really feel some of you have dealt with somebody who wasn't prepared for this. Now this is someone prepared, pre-manifesting. We have two people, so it could be the masculine or feminine, but there's mirroring. So to be honest, I feel both of you. But this is an energy where it feels like home. And that's when you know you're making the right choice of what you're manifesting. When it feels like home, where you can just be yourself. See, it's about being yourself. Some of you have someone here you couldn't be yourself with, or you've dealt with someone who felt that way. See, the Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles are usually two people, when they make a connection, they're comfortable with each other. They have comfortable silences. They can be in the same room and there's no tension. Like, why aren't you talking to me? Or is there something wrong? That kind of energy. Yeah. But it's all about this clearing up and clearing out and clear communication. Someone clearing out their house and home too, and preparing. See, it's two people pre-manifesting and getting ready. But yeah, there's some of you definitely have a person here, I feel, who is probably going to go off and lick their wounds and sneak away. Some of you have someone you'll probably never get what you want from that person, but it's this person. It's about love. See, it's really two people. It's what you're looking for. So I see someone walking away from someone because they make up excuses or they don't have self-respect or, whatever, the way they dress, the things they do, their house, their home, whatever it may be. But look at this energy. This is a person who comes swooping in out of the blue. They feel confident, they have self-control, and they're determined to succeed. So they're pre-manifesting and preparing. This is someone taking the lead. The feminine just sitting here. This is someone just getting prepared, staying grounded. But yeah, I can see the feminine here looking, not seeing a future with someone. Because it does have to do with someone who feels embarrassed. They weren't prepared. And it could be someone coming back prepared for some. But others of you, I feel it's just there's a situation that just isn't meant to be. You already know the answers you're seeking. If you want to be happy, you want emotional fulfillment. You got someone here who I feel, the person I feel some of you want, someone who takes pride in all the things they do. And somebody who can provide something and bring something to the table. Somebody here I feel felt they couldn't, as far as that financially as well. Yeah, but you got a person coming in speaking truth. Yeah, this person speaks truth. They're manifesting. Yeah. See, this is someone who's a little bit cold. Some of you, too, you could have a person who puts on the brakes and cuts you out. But it's only because of their own insecurity. You see, because of their own insecurity. Ooh, interesting. This is going to happen in the next month-ish. Just be careful what it is you're manifesting. Okay, be very much aware of what you're manifesting. But this is someone who speaks truth. But for some of you, you could have had a person who cut you out because they were embarrassed. They felt insecure. Like you're out of their league or you have too high a standards. Tell me more about this King of Swords. This is a person with experience and what they've experienced. So, yeah, it's about being generous. This is an energy of someone cutting someone out, no longer giving, no longer feeding their ego. But also it's an energy of someone who's experienced, someone who's taken advantage of them. Now, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles can be generous. These are two people who reciprocate. So you could have a person who comes in and tells you the truth. They just weren't prepared. They weren't ready. They didn't expect to feel this way. And it's also high expectations. So it's about letting go of expectations and learning to go with the flow. So crazy energy. And I know you're going to be going, who's who? And I'll be honest, I do see a Gemini. I see Pisces as the strongest. Cancer, Scorpio is the strongest energy. But there's some Gemini energy here. Somebody with Gemini in their energy. So they have a tendency to become indecisive. But once this person takes off the blindfold to see what they're manifesting, because they're manifesting what they desire, but it's about being prepared, being ready to reach out to see. It's a little test, too, to see if the other person reciprocates. They're testing the water. But one of these people, I really do feel that they're not really your type, and that could be an epiphany. Yeah. It's all about your type. Someone who takes pride in everything they do, their appearance, their house, their home. See, are you each other's type? That's the thing. And this is two people going to make each other feel comfortable. So yeah, I feel this is someone being a little more generous with their time, their energy. But it's a little bit of a test. If you don't reciprocate, and there is two, one of these people's definitely going to run away. Sometimes it's a person who feels they need to cut the other person out when they feel insecure, like the other person's going to just cut them out anyway. You see, so they often rush to do that. But it is a person with experience. They're manifesting what they desire, speaking truth. Yeah, somebody here, you got a person who has some regret. See, stress and anxiety, all based on unfounded fear. Yeah, it's a person reflecting on the past. It's someone who feels like a fool. Someone made a bit of a fool of themselves. But it is a person who I do feel, and the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, two people who look before they leap. But it's about leaving all this behind. I think it's somebody who felt embarrassed. They weren't prepared. They didn't dress right because they see someone looking really good. You know, they pulled themselves together. And I do see this as someone talking to people, learning that someone they're comfortable. They have a comfortable home. They're sensible, grounded. They like pretty things. They like nice things around them. And this is somebody who I feel hasn't been taking pride in their appearance in their house and home. So, but yeah, there's opportunities to connect here. And I do see good news. So this is someone leaving this behind, pushing through that fear. I'm going to go down this path. So some of you, it is a person who's going to come back around changed. But some of you have a person, I feel, who's never going to change. It is what it is. They are who they are. So it's up to you to make up your mind and decide. Take off the blindfold and see. Okay, that's also the energy of a fixer-upper. Somebody who's a fixer-upper. We know the Queen of Cups loves the fixer-upper. Often is thinking if you love somebody and you care for them and you take care of them, that you can fix them up. Okay, that could be something that doesn't serve you. So it's about releasing that. I also see a home that's a bit of a fixer-upper. Yeah, it's all about avoiding a disaster. So it's about thinking it through. So I feel some of you have to choose here. Yeah, but it's about taking more time to get to know someone. See, there's the Tower. See, things calming down. Someone's looking at things different, feeling differently. See, often once you spend time with someone, you can go through change where you start to feel different, where you find you're not really into someone anymore. And I do feel that's an energy here. But it's all about preparing and being prepared, the King and Queen of Pentacles. So there is somebody who's coming in prepared. And I still feel strongly that this person could come back around. But it's telling you to look before you leap. The fixer-upper, and it's a fixer-upper as far as someone's physical, the way they dress, the way they, someone who doesn't take a lot of pride in themselves, so they feel a bit defeated. It's embarrassing. I feel there's a lot of embarrassment. Someone who hides it very well. Yeah. But I do see, and it could be someone too, if you have someone who's trying to keep you a secret and they won't introduce you to friends and family, that's also a sign, paying attention to the signs, the red flags, that somebody here is sneaky. Some of you are dealing with that. I feel like some of you have dealt with a lot. Like the King and Queen of Cups are two people feel beat up. You both feel beat up. You feel like giving up. So it's like the things that you've experienced. The King of Swords is someone who's often been hurt, or someone's been very cruel, and their swords up. So, yeah. Take this how it resonates. There's a lot going on here, different scenarios, but I do see opportunity for getting together. See friends, family at someone's home, or just, like I say, there's opportunity coming in. Yeah, someone here has opportunities, options. So some of you have some choices, and I've kind of gone through some of these, yeah, for the feminine. But the masculine here too, like I feel there's this mirroring where you both kind of want the same thing. Someone who takes pride in themselves, their home, their appearance, just the things around them. So there's going to be truth and clarity. Take care, and we'll see you soon.